because, to paraphrase an epigram by Oscar Wilde, objective history gives us the dates of everything and the meaning of nothing. Facts in themselves have no intrinsic worth other than they happened. Meaning can come only after facts have been sifted through the human mind and clothed with value. The same holds true for every great work of art, which is not only an aesthetic presentation but a statement of value as well. For example, the Duke of Ferrara in Browning's My Last Duchess kills his wife because of her inability to make value judgments. In Browning's words, the Duke's complaint was, "Sir, 'twas all one, my favor at her breast, the dropping of the daylight in the west. The bough of cherries some officious fool broke in the orchard for her, the white mules she rode with round the terrace. All and each would draw from her alike the approving speech, or blush at least. She thanked men good, but thanked somehow I know not, as if she ranked my gift of a 900 years old name with anybody's gift." Just as the Duke demanded from his Duchess a value differentiation between a bow of cherries and his 900 years old name, so a reader can demand that a historian makes a value differentiation between an earthquake killing 1 million people and a dictator ordering the murder of a like number of people. Not the quantity, but the morality of the act is the meaningful factor. One need only read the contradictory accounts of the Reformation by Catholic and Protestant scholars to appreciate the difference interpretation makes. Though all may agree on dates, names, events, they all may disagree as to their meaning and relative importance. Yet such divergences of opinion are essential, for an important task of the historian is to render a moral judgment. There is also a presumption among many scholars that responsible thought can be expressed only in scholarly language. But thought should not hide its meaning in turgid sentences. History is too important to be smothered by obscure writing. Scholarship does not die with lucidity or vanish in the warmth of a smile. We hold there is nothing unscholarly in writing in the American vernacular. Nor should one hesitate to employ an apt cliché, which, like a metaphor in poetry, can give instant understanding. Some listeners may note the general omission of works by Jewish historians of yesteryear whose writings so greatly contributed to the popular concept of Jewish history as a saga of specialized suffering. Rather, we have emphasized the works of modern scholars who have cleared paths through a jungle of otherwise meaningless facts. If this author's vision of Jewish history extends beyond the customary horizons, it is because he stands on the shoulders of this new breed of scholars who have pioneered in the new historiography. Thus, our views on Jews in Babylonian and Hellenic times are not based on the judgments of the 19th century historians, no matter how revered their names, but on the works of 20th century writers like Jacob Neusner, Saul Lieberman, and Victor Cherikover. Our concept of Jesus and his times has been fashioned not by the pious pronouncements of Christian theologians or intemperate tracts by Jewish zealots, but by the works of such objective scholars, Christian and Jewish, as Charles Guinebert, Paul Winter, and Hugo Mantel. Our observations on the Talmud and Talmudists were inspired by the scholarship of such men as Harry A. Wolfson, Louis Jacobs, and Boaz Cohen. Our understanding of the Messianic eschatology was deepened by such pioneering works as The Pursuit of the Millennium by Norman Cohen, Political Messianism by J. L. Talman, and A History of Messianic Speculation in Israel by Abba Hillel Silver. Introduction. Illusions of History. Man, God, and the Clash of Ideas. Jewish history consists of a unique series of events, accidental or purposive, which have had the practical effect of preserving the Jews as Jews in an exile to fulfill their avowed mission of ushering in a brotherhood of man. Whether this mission was initiated by God or retroactively attributed to God by the Jews themselves in no way alters